Hello, hello. I have arrived. So, Ni no Kuni. We're gonna play some Ni no Kuni today. A little bit late. Cause yeah, I did manage to get the business wrapped up, but not quite as quickly as I was hoping for, unfortunately. But we're here. Yeah, we might run a little bit short of the usual 2 hours, but I'm going to. Yeah, I'm going to try to give it at least an hour and a half. But if we come to a good stopping point beforehand, we might just wrap up there. But yes, so today, Ni no Kuni. Next week, we'll be playing more Ni no Kuni on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. We'll be playing some more Borderlands 2 with Altariana, Judokami, and Sheppy Sheps on Tuesday. Yep, I got it right. Let's see. Then... Oh yeah, Thursday. Next Thursday, we'll be playing some Save Me Sakuya-san. And I think... Honestly, I think that's probably the earliest I've had my streaming week planned out. Perhaps in the entire history of my streaming career. But yes. So trying not to waste any time today, because I want to, get right into things, be able to make as much progress as we can. So yeah, I guess no reason to delay. Might as well get into the fray. I just realized my little scrolling text isn't here. That's weird. Has it always been like that? Did I just never remember to set it up? I might have just never thought to set it up. Hold on, let's see if I can fix that real quick. There we go. There we go. And that should be sufficient for our purposes. But yeah, I suppose I do have another thing that I should probably... Hold on, do we have... Okay, we have game audio. Or we should have game audio anyway. Oh. Whoop. There we go. Alright, so, we know what we have to do for the actual main game plot. But we're not going to do that, because we need those familiars for Derwin. So, if I can remember. Okay, so we need Johnny D to advance. We need Will to advance, and we need Doom to advance. Jabbo is as strong as Jabbo needs to be. We picked up Claptrap the other day. And I guess we picked up Claptrap for the sake of having a familiar with, like, armor, so that we could make use of this very neat enchanted armor. It could be better. There's probably a familiar that it could be better on, one that's not, one that isn't weak to fire. Because having fire resistance, it doesn't get rid of the fire weakness icon, so I'm assuming having equipment with fire resistance doesn't get rid of, or, any resistance. I'm assuming that having equipment with a particular resistance doesn't get rid of the weakness that equipment would otherwise have, which is very unfortunate. So yes, so we've got that. Yeah, we have Claptrap here basically just for the purposes of having a somewhat more defensive familiar on Oliver, who has historically been not super tough. Esther is also not super tough, but her familiars tend to be more defensive than Oliver's are. And by her familiars, I mean Puncher, mostly. And of course, Swain has Anstonio, and Anstonio has defense. The defense. He has the entire fence. And I think he's one level away from getting that trick that we wanted to pick up from him, or for him. Focus, focus, yes. So soon, Anstonio will have reached his maximum potential in this form, and we will advance him as well. So yeah, of course, we don't really need Will for anything other than to advance him. But I guess Will's going to get his next ability, next level, one way or the other. And we can't advance him until at least next level, probably later than that. I don't remember... Oh yeah, Johnny D's in the second stage. Johnny D's in the second stage. But we need familiars that are in their third stages, I do believe. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I know what Dune needs to advance into. I'm pretty sure I know what Will needs... Well, I have no idea what Will needs to advance into, to be honest. And I don't know what Johnny D needs to advance into either. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. What are we doing? Okay, so we're going to go back to... where is it? Perdita, yes. The inn there's a little bit expensive. But we're going to be getting a fair amount of gold anyway from all this. We're not in too bad of a state, so we probably don't need to rest immediately. But we might as well, while we have the chance, while we're right outside. Alright. So yes, back into business. Yes. Well, I guess I don't need to... Nothing much has changed since the last time I saved. But, you know, we might as well. The lack of music here is still somewhat ominous. But yeah, Jabbo. I guess Jabbo's... Swain has affinity with Jabbo, so I guess we can keep Jabbo on him. Give Swain more of a... Well, I guess less of a magic effective option, but more of a combat option, an attack option than Anstonio, who has historically been pretty weak when actually fighting, dealing generally not much more than 1 damage. But Anstonio does do some pretty good spells, and you know what, while we're here we might as well talk to Derwin. The first specimen of interest is a Wispula, a metamorphic successor to a ghostly creature known to haunt the Tombstone Trail. I think I wrote this down already, but I'm going to write it down again. We need a Wispula. Yeah, writing things down only really helps you if you remember where the things that you wrote down are. I'd also like to see at first hand a Flash Fry, a species produced through the metamorphosis of a creature notable for carrying a pair of red-hot stones. Flash Fry? Finally, I wish to examine a curiously musical creature known as, I'm sure you know the species in question, and no, I shall not repeat myself. Little is known about the aforementioned creatures, so I am more than usually eager to see them in the flesh. Oh, and it goes without saying that it will not suffice to simply stash these specimens in the familiar retreat. No, you must bring all 3 of these creatures to me together. So yes. It's funny, the one familiar form that Derwin didn't explicitly spell out is the one that I was most confident about its existence. Or yeah. Trumpy Pumper. Alright. So yeah, we're training here in Perdita. Both because I think it's probably the highest level area we have access to thus far, and also because of that like one enemy that we saw in that one battle that gives like a base 8,000 XP, which was enough to level up like everyone in my party. I think a few of them multiple times. So if we can counter any more of those, that'd be like pretty good, I would say. Alright, I just remembered. I learned about the secrets of actually using my abilities last time. Wow. Oh, well that's unfortunate. Yeah, we definitely want that madcap gone ASAP. Oh, I'm getting notifications on my phone. I forgot to silence it. Oh dear. Alright, madcap is gone. We should be fine. Maybe not like that, but yes, okay, we're fine.
Better luck next time.
Johnny D's leveled up, but not ready to advance yet. Power Stone. Ah, turned around, it looks like. I was certain it wasn't looking at me, but I guess I was certainly wrong. Alright, rock ball. Alright, nope. Yeah, we'll stick with our good friend here, because we might as well. Alright, very good, very good.
We won!
Oliver's dropping a little bit lower than I might like. But we should be okay. We've got plenty of healing. It does take a little bit to heal after a fight, but we've got plenty of healing. And I could have very easily made that into a sneak attack, but I did not plan it properly, unfortunately. Lead with a rock ball, as per usual. Are we getting cursed? No, we're not. It is a little bit annoying how, you know, having an ability used on you just sort of locks you in place for an extended period of time. Ooh, Drake Stone. I don't know that that's useful for anything right now, but it looks cool. Man, if we could get like a full array of those 8,000 XP things to fight, that'd be pretty cool. There we go. Alright, we finally got a sneak attack.
Let's go!
Oop. Oh, slings down. Went 1, 2, 5. There we go. I think we might have cancelled Antonio out of his water bomb there, which is perhaps unfortunate. Yeah, not a lot of accuracy on this guy. On our guy. But gets the job done. However slowly, we get the job done. Yeah, Claptrap's not bad, I don't think. I don't know what stage Claptrap is at, but I think it shouldn't be too bad. I think this is around it. We picked up Claptrap in this general vicinity, I think. And enemies around here seem to be in the 3rd stage, broadly speaking. So I'm assuming the same is true of Claptrap.
Here goes nothing.
Nope. Rock ball. The Hyper Boar, I think, is relatively high damage. Ooh. Oh, well, that's unfortunate.
I'll give it my all.
Oh. Please rain with Puncher. Alright. Do we want this egg roll? I don't think we do. Now's not the time for an egg roll, I don't think.
It's a gift.
Oh, hold on. Hey! Yeah! Okay, Napoleon has reached the level that we were hoping for Napoleon to reach. I have no idea if this ability is at all worth the time that we put into Napoleon to get him to this level, but... Let's see. Explosive Wall of Sound deals physical damage to all enemies. Well, I hope that's a pretty strong move. One way or another, Napoleon is going to become stronger now, though. Let's see. We need Star Drop. Alright, Red Napper. Here we go. It may not be particularly wise to keep Napoleon around. And it's definitely, this is definitely an example of the sunk cost fallacy. Me just attempting to, put more effort after, some effort that really didn't mean a whole lot, I don't think. Probably. But as long as we've got Napoleon here, we might as well level him up. Who needs to optimize anyway?
Let's do it! Here we go!
Oops. Oh, take out the Pro Hop. Ooh. Supercharge. I think that was a single target move, so I hope I targeted the one with the more HP so that we could bring it down a bit faster. Because I feel like one way or the other this is going to knock out either of them. Alright, so I don't particularly care for either of these familiars, to be totally honest with you. So we might as well take out the Floriboro so he's got more time on his timer. There we go.
We did it!
So yeah, 6 whole levels on Napoleon. Whale has learned their final ability, but still cannot yet evolve. I got a little bit turned around there, I think. Yeah, I don't know if that creature that we saw is more likely to spawn in any particular part of this world. I'd really love to see what its deal is, if we could get one in our party. Oh, there it is, a Toko Toko. Yeah, again, I have no idea what a Toko Toko is or does, other than give a lot of XP. But it seems like they're not super rare. Because we haven't been searching for a huge, huge time. Alright, I don't... Ah! Okay, so they are like a metal slime type enemy. So it seems like we may have the worst possible familiar to try and chase those down with. Because yeah, they can just heal and leave if they feel so inclined. It must be somewhat random, considering that they didn't just heal and leave last time we fought one.
Fancy your chances, do you?
So yeah, so they're sort of a... I don't know if metal slime is the right term to use, because they don't have particularly high defense. Maybe more of a chance. Or maybe this is a level of precision of archetype naming that we don't need to go to at this point.
Is that it?
Yeah, not bad, not bad. Esther's got a lot of healing potential on her. Especially once we give her back Go-Go. Or was it? It wasn't Go-Go, I think, who had the highest... No, actually, yeah, Go-Go had like a really high single target heal, I think. If I remember correctly. Alright, Rock Ball. Yeah, I think we got an Aura Lynx already. Alright, Puss in Boots is defeated. Aurora Lynx, not Aura Lynx. I misspoke. Let's see what kind of strength Jabbo has on an attack. Not a whole lot. At least not as much as our heavier hitters. But at least Jabbo probably does hits a little bit more consistently. I like that stunned look on Swain. Alright, so that's the end there. And yeah, we'll travel back to Perdita. Yeah, it's probably faster if we go from the top to the bottom, if we can wrap around. I guess I don't know that that's 100% a thing that we can do. But if it is, we will. So yeah, whenever someone gets particularly low on MP or HP or whatever, I think we'll just we'll drop by here so that we can freely use our various abilities. And we may want to optimize a little bit for grinding. Because yeah, we don't necessarily want everyone to be using moves like Rock Fall, because that, like, you know, pauses the battle briefly. But Bubble Bath doesn't, so that should be fine. Sand Blast isn't necessarily useful at this particular moment in time. Yeah, all those are single target, it looks like. You're fine. Water Bomb, you're fine. Actually, Evil Embrace, that does damage. We've already established that. Ah, it inflicts a random ailment. Wait, does Evil Embrace do damage? I thought it did damage. Yeah, it did damage to Oliver, I'm pretty sure. Quite a bit of damage, actually. So we'll switch it out for... Switch it out for Water Bomb, and we'll see how that treats us. Smash hit. Pick me up. None of these are particularly exciting. You're fine, I guess. Because yeah, that's a first cure. You're probably not going to come out into battle a whole lot, but if you do, we'll give you Firewall. You're almost certainly not going to go into battle, but if you do, we'll give you Firewall. You're almost, well, unlikely to come into battle, but you're fine as is. Alright, we're good. We are optimized. We are ready to go. I'm tempted to check what's in that jar, but I feel it's not experience, so... That is the one resource that we most desperately need. Yeah, I'm really curious to see if you can encounter a Toko Toko, or well, you can encounter Toko Tokos, we've already established that. What I mean to say is I'm curious to see if we can, you know, catch a Toko Toko, for lack of a better term. Because I have no idea at all what they might be capable of on our side. Maybe nothing impressive. But if they can do anything that's cool, I kind of want to see it. Ooh, that's probably going to hit pretty hard. Alright, Oliver's still standing, so that's what's important. Alright, take out that Aurora Lynx like yesterday. The Thunderbird is not great to have around, to be honest. Alright, there we go. That was pretty close. That could have gone a lot better, but it could have gone a lot worse. Astro needs some healing too. And yes, we certainly got a lot of healing in the tank.
We're under attack!
But yeah, so the Madcap is another creature that can, whoops. Now, I'm still not 100% sure if this increases trick damage. But if it does, we'll certainly appreciate the damage bonus, I imagine. Alright, you're down. And you're down.
Is that it?
But yeah, I don't know if all tricks, regardless of the damage type they do, or, you know, the nature of them, count as magic for the sake of your magic attack and magic defense or whatnot. I'm thinking so, from the way it's been described thus far. But there's no, I don't know for certain. I don't know for certain. Yeah, Lightning into Rock Ball is a pretty good combo though, if it is. 'Cause yeah, it didn't do a whole lot of damage to that Madcap, but it did what feels like more damage than usual to the Hyperbore. Ooh, okay, that's Oliver down. Ah, but that's the battle over, so we're fine.
Is that it?
Oliver did recover HP while he was knocked out, which is interesting. I don't imagine that'll do anything, necessarily. Yeah. That would have been fun if I had just learned discovered a new trick there. Oh, hold on, that's a Toko Toko.
We can do this!
Alright.
Ready?
So, everyone destroy the Toko Toko with great force and power. Alright, so the Toko Toko has been destroyed with great force and power. I don't know if this means anything to us necessarily, but it's good to have that dealt with. Oh, whoa. Okay. I should be jumping with Gunther, apparently. Because Gunther has stubby little legs, but like, as they say, mad hops, I believe.
Nito!
This boy can certainly jump. Alright, Johnny D can metamorphose. Napoleon went up 11 levels. Duke can metamorphose. Okay, that was certainly worth it. All Toko Tokos must be defeated immediately. Alright, you need a big star gem. Big jumbo star drop. Okay, yeah, we don't need a fire fry. We need a flash fry. And okay, yeah. We can still learn some tricks. But honestly, I'm willing to give it up for the sake of advancing Derwin's quest a bit more efficiently. Look at that. Look at this guy. Very nice. Alright, who else can metamorphose? Duke can. And Duke also needs to start up. You need to start up? You do need to start up. So I'll need to make another jumbo star drop at some point. I say at some point, we can do it now. Yeah, Strumpy Pumper. That's what we need. Strumpy Pumper. Learnable tricks. That's... Oh, okay. So that's... Okay. So maybe we didn't lose out on anything on our good friend, whose name I've forgotten. That's how good friends we are. Johnny D. Maybe we didn't lose out on any tricks on Johnny D. Or maybe we did. I don't know. But... We're gonna advance Duke regardless. Nice. Yes. So we need another Jumbo Star Drop for Will. And I think we know how to make those. Yes, we do. And we have the materials for it. Very convenient. Ooh. We got a whole achievement. So yeah. So, what are our familiars looking like? Well, they're looking low level is what they're looking like right now. But anyway, let's get back to... You good, Drippy? That's the furthest I've ever seen Drippy away from us since we were on Tahiti. Pack grab off. Is that new? Probably not. Whoops. Don't do that. Enlighten. Max power. Rock ball. We didn't get the maximum efficiency out of that because one of the enemies is already down. So yeah, it does seem... It seems like it could be that we are doing more damage with Rock Ball after using Light. So I guess magic attack isn't necessarily not particularly useful even on like physically attacking familiars. Yeah, I briefly thought that Jackrabbit maybe could be a Toko, but it seems like not.
We're under attack!
Last time I checked, Jackrabbits were not Tokos, but I could be wrong. Yeah, looks like the Hyperboard is going to go down here quick, which is nice. Alright, take you out, and you should follow quickly. There we go. Very nice, very nice. Man,
Is that it?
I feel like the glims must give you like a certain percentage of your health and whatnot back, yeah? Because they certainly restore a lot to Oliver, but they don't seem to restore anywhere near as much to our other I was about to say our other familiars. No, our other human party members. Ah, you just missed them. Yeah, I don't know if jumping makes you any faster on the overworld. I would assume not. It doesn't seem to. But it certainly can make a big difference in some situations, such as in battle, as we've already established. Particularly with our good boy here. But yeah, Gunther may still be slow to attack and not as strong as Puncher, but if we can get him into the fight a bit faster, we can sort of we can get rid of some of those downsides. Or at least we can ameliorate them. Eliminating the downsides is not quite what we're doing. But we won't need to worry about them as much. Ah, that wasn't a sneak attack. I guess I should have been paying more attention.
Come on!
Tony Hawk's Pro Hawk. Oops. Ah, there we go. Ooh, oh, okay. Good thing that we got that body blast sorted out real quick there, because he was turning on me, and I don't think I would have appreciated that hit. Very nice, very nice. How are we looking for? We're looking pretty good, actually. So I think... I wonder... I was briefly wondering if, based on just the, the loading time that we have whenever we use travel, if maybe riding Tengri up to the top of the mountain would be more efficient. But it definitely seems like not. Not least of which because it seems that by not reloading the area, we're... no, actually things have respawned. They didn't respawn immediately, but I guess it could go either way. But there's a lot of... we do still have travel time on Tengri, and we do still have, it's not immediate, It still takes a little bit to get up to the top. So even with the loading time, I think that's probably faster. I don't need to strictly optimize that much, I don't think, because we are pretty close to meeting our quota.
Nice work!
Yeah, Will is taking his... Pardon. Will is taking his time a little bit. But that's fine. Alright, Jackrabbit. We're not going to catch him. Oh. Esther's stuck now, too. That seems like a popular place to get stuck, huh? Oh, there she is. She's back. Ah. I thought the wall was closer than it was, and I missed out on that one. There we go. Let's take a sip real quick.
Watch this!
Sit. Alright, a little enlightenment. expand our brain, and then we will flatten their brains. Just a little bit, though. Oh, healing rain. Don't like that. Just had to go and undo all of my hard work, huh? Alright, at least it's done and dusted now. There we go. Not bad, not bad.
Better luck next time.
I'm still eagerly anticipating our next Toko Toko encounter. It could be any of these. It could be all of them. That's tremendously unlikely. And maybe, I don't know, it could be... There's an outside chance that the game is programmed to keep you from getting too many Toko Tokos too quickly. Alright, no luck with either of those. Ah, bad angle.
Here we go.
But it is what it is. Enlighten. Yeah, it seems that Enlighten is a move that, while it does sort of, switch the camera, it doesn't, like, put the, your enemies or your allies into a sort of paused state, like some abilities do. So you can, like, for instance, Puncher can still use, his bubble
Is
bath,
that it?
and, still be hitting enemies during that time. Not bad, not bad. Alright, we're back at the bottom again. Yeah, if we're a little bit quicker about that, I think we can be... yeah, because it's not a long load time. Honestly, the load time's probably about the same amount of time as it takes to, summon Tengri. And yeah, this way enemies are respawned immediately. So we know, what their deal is, where they are. Oh, here's another Toko Toko.
We're under attack.
Unfortunately,
Esther, Oliver, Roger.
alright, Toko Toko. Let's see how Force treats it. Or Pulse treats it. Doesn't look like it does as much damage as Ray of Light, unfortunately. But at least we got the Toko Toko. Alright, not bad. I don't necessarily care about the Madcap, to be totally honest. I think we already have one, too. Alright, and it's gone. So one way or the other, it doesn't matter.
We did it.
Alright, that's more levels all around. Always very nice. 10 levels. Good. Napoleon can metamorphose again. Will can metamorphose. Alright, we might have just, we might have reached our quota, actually. So this, did not take anywhere near as long as I thought it would, actually. Alright. And yes, we have exactly one Jumbo Star Drop for you. Let's see. So you can't learn any more as you are. Kill-O-The-Wisp. Oh dear. Menacing. Oh. Keep getting phone notifications. I'm sorry, I can't answer you right now. So yeah, no, well, there's nothing to be thought about here. We need to advance Will into a Wispula, or else all of our efforts have been in vain. Nice. Reminds me of Grim. Alright, Napoleon could metamorphose if I had another Jumbo Star Drop, but I don't. I'm kind of interested to see what Napoleon would be capable of if we metamorphosed him again. So maybe we'll take a look at least. We are out of like star crystals at this point, but that's fine. Because yeah, most of our familiars are fully evolved at this point. So a sweet bream or a siesta fish. Siesta fish. Let's see, can you learn any more? No, you can't learn any more tricks, so we might as well metamorphose you. So yes. So we've got another mysterious move. We've got mysterious moves on both of them, actually. I don't know, I don't like the look of the sweet bream for whatever reason. It's also got a fair few weaknesses. Better stats, but more weaknesses. I think I'll go with the siesta fish. But yeah, not only have we metamorphosed Napoleon today, we've metamorphosed Napoleon twice, I think. Nice. But yes, we are truly decked out with a wide variety of, hopefully, very useful familiars. Love Struck, leaves all enemies in confusion. Magic Defense, Evasion, Thunder Spark on you. Let's see. Nobody necessarily cares for the type of creature that Dunk is, unfortunately. Or, Napoleon. So we'll put you on Swain. Hopefully Swain won't actually think to put Will into battle. That would be tragic. But we'll keep Will on your person. At the very least. Man, I think I kind of just like seeing Napoleon's eyes. Been sleeping for so long, he's finally ready to wake up. Yeah, Esther does sort of seem to be, to a certain extent, our dumping ground for familiars that nobody particularly likes. Which is unfortunate for her, but thanks for taking one for the team, Esther. You do have possibly one of our strongest familiars in the form of Puncher. So, I'm glad that you have accepted the burden of familiars that nobody particularly likes. Yes, these are correct. It would seem that you successfully brought me the specimens I requested. Moreover, you did so in marginally less time than predicted, based on my intelligence of the subject's rarity and your intelligence. Clearly, another factor is at work. But I shall look into that later. For now, I shall immerse myself in my studies. That will be all. Derwin sure does love science, huh? Yeah, a bit too flippin' much if you ask me. Lad needs to find himself a girlfriend. Oh, you are scarcely aware of the scale of the contribution you have made to my research. I stand on the brink of a truly monumentous discovery. Soon the deepest mysteries of creature kind will be revealed to me, and science shall be the beneficiary. Well, I hope science is more grateful than you are. What was that? No matter. In return for your continued assistance, I shall reward you. Here. 2 jumbo moon drops, 2 jumbo planet drops, no jumbo star drops, which is what we consumed for the sake of this quest. But it is what it is. Look at these stamps. 7 whole stamps. Let's see what we're how close we are to our next reward. And let's see, there shouldn't be any more quests at this point. And there are not, in fact. Alright. Bounty hunts, no bounty hunts, no bounties to claim. Alright, we have two whole stamp cards. What would we want, I guess, for our next Jack-o'-lantern, Jack of all trades, Cracker Jack, Jack of Mendal, Jack of Hearts. I think Jack of Hearts, probably. Depending on how the math is done for familiar recruitment, that may be necessary to recruit a Toko Toko. If such a thing is possible, which I'm assuming it is. They look recruitable. Maybe. I don't know, maybe not. I'm saying that they look recruitable because they're roughly familiar sized, and they show up in, like, ordinary battles. Yeah, what is a Toko Toko? None of these. Oh, no. For some reason, I never realized that the different nightmares have different models. I thought they all had the same model. They're all sort of variations on a similar theme. But, yeah, I always assumed that they had the same model. Okay, so Toko Toko does have a non-unique, G-Mix. Is like, let's see. Yeah, every other, like, mid-boss creature. Boss or mid-boss creature, I should say. Each has, like, they're each nobilia. So I'm assuming that nobilia is essentially shorthand for, this is a boss monster, you can't have it. Oh, look at how calm he is. Calm and resolute. Yeah, Toko Toko's dropped more experience than most bosses do, actually, it seems. But yeah, Toko Toko is a nymphe. Which, I guess, again, doesn't necessarily mean anything for certain. I guess if they're in the Wizard's Companion under Creatures and Familiars, probably. Yeah, Airhead, Speed Sprite, Naiad. Ah, okay. So yes, Toko Tokos are creatures. Islands north of the Summerland. Interesting. Or not, okay, so Toko. So we can get Tokos, then which evolve into Toko Tokos, which can become Toko Tokolds, or Doko Tokos. So yes, presumably these are familiars that we could have. But yeah, they're very rare, it would seem. Toko Tokos are in the islands north of the Summerlands. Or Tokos are in the islands north of the Summerlands. Toko Tokos are in the Billy Goat's Bluff here. Toko Tokolds presumably can't be found in the wild, and neither can Doko Tokos. Apparently, Doko Tokos can raise knocked out allies. That's pretty neat. But yeah, I don't know if Tokos are going to be more common than Doko Tokos, but I kind of want to go for one. Because, yeah, we're a little bit, yeah, over there was where they would be, I would assume. But yeah, because we're a little bit... We don't need to wrap up just yet. We could, at any point. But I kind of don't want to wrap up immediately. I want to be here for a little bit longer. So yeah, so this is presumably the habitat of the Toko. Though whether or not we'll find any in any meaningful time frame is another matter entirely. Yeah, Swan Island. We're north of the Summerlands. This fellow is aggressive. Ah, this is where the Drongos live. Do we necessarily care at this point? Let's see, can we knock these guys out with a single rock ball? They look kind of weak. Alright, not necessarily. But we can get pretty close. Alright, sorry guy. You're gonna get volcanoed. Oh man, you ever flex so hard that you grow an entire hand?
What can I say? It's a gift.
Yeah, not a whole lot of anything from that. Yeah, the seed sprites do not have anywhere near the confidence of the Drongos, it would seem. Thumblelemur. Wow, this is really just the island of... These are familiars that you could get earlier from essential story progression. Huh. With how long that name is, though, I'm not surprised that they decided to call it Swan Island instead. Yeah, if we find, like, and it seems that they're pretty easy to recruit around here, too, unless we're just getting unusually lucky.
Easy.
Yeah, it did say islands north of the Summerland, or not island. Oh, I don't fear my demons.
Here we
I'm
go.
one of them. Yeah, hello Toshimon. Glad to have you here. How are you doing today? That's one of them. Oh, I thought that Siege Sprite was just completely out of the battle immediately. But no, not quite yet. It will be soon, though.
Easy.
Yes, not bad at all. If you were a Toko Toko, where would you be? Or no. Well, we know what the Toko Tokos are. We're looking for Tokos. Just normal Tokos. Part of me thinks that I could probably knock these guys out, like, immediately every time if I used Enlightened first. But I feel like that may not be worth the time investment, to be honest. Because yeah, there's a non-zero chance that these enemies will inflict some sort of status ailment that might slow things down. I don't want someone to see the good in me. I want someone who sees the bad and still wants it. Very deep. Oh, I realized I read your name wrong. It's Toshimon 8, not just Toshimon. My bad.
What can I say? It's a gift.
No Tokos. No Tokos. Ah, thank you for the follow, Toshimon. Thank you kindly. Let's see, that's not a Toko, but there may be a Toko in this fight. Let's go find out. Yeah, the Thumblelemers are definitely quite aggressive as well.
Fancy your chances, do you?
Oopsie daisy, didn't mean to press that. Fair enough, fair enough. Probably shouldn't have targeted this particular Thumblelemur, but it is what it is. We're over here anyway, so we'll take him out. Alright, there we go.
What can I say? It's a gift.
I don't know necessarily if I want to keep around. Let's see. Just stop acting weird and start acting normal? Act as weird as you want to, my friend. Yeah, there's no limitation on weirdness in these parts. Feel free to act however you like.
No slacking, you lot.
If you think you're weird, I'm the one who's wearing this mask, you know, like electronic mask and this star-shaped like head hairpiece and all that to my streams, like at just about noon. So we're all weird here. It's fine.
We did it.
Yeah, how are you doing today, if I didn't already ask? No Toko Tokos in the... Well, again, it's not going to be Toko Tokos. It's just going to be Tokos. In theory.
Stay calm now.
Man, I feel like we had better Toko luck over in Billy Goat's Bluff. I guess that's because they had double the Toko in those parts, but it is what it is. They may not be on this island, I guess. They could be on a different island. Well, that was the music cut out in a sort of a weird way there. But oh well. Let's see. Is this a separate island? It's Ugly Duckling Island. Ah, there we go. So this might be the native habitat of the Tokos. This Toko might also escape me. Oh, it did. There we go. Alright.
Come on!
We're still facing some, you know, enemies that we fought on, what's it called? The other island that we were just on. Some pretty normal enemies. Alright, so we didn't get what we want, which is the Toko. But at least we got to do a cool move. We get to do an entirely unnecessary amount of damage to a very low level enemy.
Nice work!
Yeah, it seems that Tokos are also good for experience. So if we found like the homeland of the Tokos, then that would be pretty good. Angula. Don't necessarily know if I care about those. Oh!
Come on!
So yeah, this really is just low-level familiar that you get through the plot island, isn't it? Yeah, we just need to see the Curly or whatever it is. Oh, there we go. They're all gone. Nice.
We did it!
Yeah, I think that's the only familiar that we've gotten through the plot that we haven't encountered in some form on these islands. And so yeah, so given that we haven't found another Toko, and we'll fight this guy again. Okay, no, there's a Toko here.
We're under attack!
So this particular island may have a higher chance of spawning Tokos, or it might just be a coincidence. Alright, well, we don't care about the seed spread necessarily, I'm sorry. So, we're just gonna have to say goodbye to that one. Yeah, Tokos aren't anywhere near as good for experience. But I feel like we can sort of cycle through them a little bit faster, I think. It could be that Tokos are not as rare as I thought they would be. Or it could be, I don't know, I feel like there's just a sort of a higher variety of enemies in Billy Goat's Bluff.
Here we go!
Or, again, maybe this is just Toko Island. This might just be where the Tokos go. Alright, there we go.
Neato!
Full heal when we don't need it. Light fantastic. Ah, wait, hold on. Oh, wait. Oh, have we been able to metamorphose Anstonio for like a while now? I think so. Let's do that. And what do we want? Was it a paleolith or a megalith? Well, we've already got... Let's see. Hold on. I don't know if we're necessarily going to keep Jabbo on Dwayne long term. So yeah. Will has pretty has some fire damage, but seems to be a pretty mixed attacker. Bling Flame has a water move that they're going to get at some point. Yeah, we'll get Leech. Actually, what's Darkness Beckons do? Ah, okay, that's a presumably an instant knockout, which could be useful. Jabbo's fine, I guess. Yeah, Anstonio has a water move currently, and a bunch of dark moves. Focus, focus. I definitely want like an extra move slot if I can get it on Anstonio, because Anstonio. I was about to say that Anstonio lacks flexibility, but I guess that's pretty normal for a rock, huh? So yeah, so if I remember... Fire, Thunderstorm... What do we want on Anstonio, I wonder? You know what? I don't know, I just kind of think that, I feel like the Paleolith just kind of looks cooler. So we're gonna make the decision solely on those grounds. Very nice. And we got an extra trick slot. That is, as they say, what I am talking about. And yes, we'll put Water Bomb on you for now. No, yeah. We'll put Hocus Focus on you when it's time to be a bit more tactical. But yes. So Johnny D. I don't know, I really don't care for Johnny D. I don't know if I necessarily want Mr. Smite more or Percival more. But I think we'll hold on to Mr. Smite for the minute. Give him some more levels, because at least he's lower level than Percival is, if nothing else.
Let's go!
Man, it's weird seeing mites again, because it's been such a long time. It's been such a long time since we encountered mites. Well, I guess we never encountered mites, broadly speaking. We had a mite. We encountered a mite, and that was just the mite for a long time. The one mite that there was. And Mr. Smite was a good mite. Was a good mite. Mr. Smite has definitely dropped off a bit in effectiveness, but I still appreciate his efforts.
Here goes nothing.
Yeah, I kind of feel almost like the increased prevalence of Tokos in these parts. It may just be that I'm getting through the battles faster, because I can, usually end them in a single move. It could be that I'm getting through the battles faster. It could be that there's just fewer enemies to choose from, so the game's more likely to choose Toko in these parts. It could be none of those, and I could just be imagining it, or it could just be a coincidence, because of just random chance being random chance.
Let's go!
Oh wow, they all survived that. That's rare.
We won!
I may have exhausted the supply of Tokos on this island, though. Again, I have no reason to believe that there's, any sort of, Toko quota. That the game can only spawn so many in such a time or such a place. Very nice, very nice.
We won!
Yeah, and Anstonio's defense has barely even dipped. He's just has such a high base defense now. Cause yeah, even at what's his level right now? Yeah, 7. That's just so much defense. And this is also Swan Island. Interesting that both the big island and this island and the bigger island next to it are both Swan Island, but then there's the other island that's not Swan Island.
Fancy your chances, do you?
Yeah, I guess at this point I have sort of made a secondary goal of acquiring Toko. But I think maybe we'll go a little bit longer, and then we'll call it. I think we'll go till 12:30. Because yeah, we've already accomplished a lot actually. Like we've got Anstonia advanced. We've got basically all of our familiars advanced, all the familiars that we use regularly, which is, to be fair, not a whole lot of them. But we've got every familiar that we use regularly advanced. We've got Napoleon up to a competitive level. We've got Duke and Will, who I don't know that I'm going to use necessarily very much. I do like Duke, though. We got Mr. Smite back in the fray. Not that he's, been seeing combat, but, he's here. He's present, physically speaking.
Come on!
It's also interesting how this island is just sort of full of familiars who have, like, things that they hit things with. Because, yeah, the seed sprites have staves, the Drongos have staves, the, what are they called? Mites have, swords. Alright, good effort, good effort.
Nice work!
Sit. Yeah, there's not too much of any real consequence in these parts, I don't think. Just sort of a place where you can get more familiars that, you don't get normally. Or you don't get in other places. Spawn rate on this particular island doesn't seem to be super high.
Here goes nothing.
Nothing. Yeah, no Tokos here either. Yeah, I think probably I was just overestimating the rarity of Tokos previously, or of Tokos perhaps. Or again, it may just be an issue of there's more creatures that they could conceivably spawn over yonder. But again, I probably shouldn't put it past the game to be built in such a way that certain enemies are more likely to spawn in certain regions or certain areas of the map, even if they can spawn in even if they can spawn in a larger area.
Here goes nothing.
Because yeah, things like that are far from unheard of, especially in sort of monster collection games. Alright, there we go. And if we could get like just a little bit more like attack speed on early, then we'd really be in business. Or sorry, Gunther.
Stay calm now!
Yeah, I don't know how much more, if at all more, I'm going to go out of my way to acquire a Toko or a Toko. I kind of like them because they're mysterious a little bit. They're novel.
We did it!
But, I don't know. I don't know how much I care. We don't necessarily want to spend too much time on it, because we do want to beat this game someday. And I guess we're not... How far into it are we? We're nearly 60 hours in. So, let's see, we're nearly 60 hours in. We've got like one more virtue to collect that we haven't seen at some point. probably have, you know, another round of quests once we've gotten that, so we can, you know, pick some up, spread it around and all that.
Here we go.
But yeah, there's a lot of opportunities and chances and stuff. And yeah, that's not at all the point that I was trying to make. What was I saying? Hold on. But yeah, I don't know. In short, you know, we want to beat the game at some point. We're probably not too far away. So, to a certain extent, I should probably avoid belaboring the point. But, you know, while we're here, we'll hunt for Tokos.
Fancy your chances, do you?
Yeah, it really does feel like Tokos are more common on Ugly Duckling Island. Which, to be fair, we were just talking about the possibility that they have slightly different spawn rates depending on the area. Which is, you know, again, not far from unheard of. It's not at all strange.
We did it!
Yeah, it's far from unheard of. And Ugly Duckling, let's take that again. Ugly Duckling Island, good enough, is counted as a separate map location in some extent to Swan Island, whereas that other island is also Swan Island, technically. So if anywhere would be, you know, a distinct enough part of the map for specific enemies to spawn on it, I guess it would probably be the island that has a different name to the other two islands that are the same island, as far as the game is concerned. Yeah, of course, it's a smaller area, which perhaps means,
Stay calm.
I don't know, depending on the spawn logic, may mean that there's less opportunity for enemies to spawn. Because I feel like the enemies do have to be a certain distance away from you before they'll spawn. It felt like the sort of wider open areas typically spawned more enemies.
Nice
I
work.
don't necessarily have any, you know, evidence or anything that I could back that up with. But it seems like that was the case. It felt like that was the case, especially in, like, Hamlin. Whereas in these really small islands, because they're so closed in and there's so much, like, unpathable terrain, it feels a bit like, I don't know, it feels a little bit like the enemies sort of, yeah, it feels like they just sort of, they don't spawn in as great numbers, because they presumably just don't have as much space to spawn on. Which, again, seems pretty normal to me. Ah, there's a seed sprite. I thought it would be the other way for some reason. Ah, hello, Judo Kami. Good to see ya. Glad you stopped by. Yeah, we're just doing a little bit of level grinding. Well, I guess at this point we've sort of, we've gotten past the point of level grinding. Good to see you too. Thank you. Thank you. But yeah, so we're not really level grinding anymore. We're currently looking for a particular familiar who seems to spawn in these parts, known as a Toko.
Come on.
Because they look neat. They look neat and they look cute, and I kind of want one. So we're going to go for another, I don't know, a little while. I was thinking until 12:30 my time. Yeah, playing Civ and Gandhi is gone. Oh dear.
We did it.
Wait, is that a good thing or is that a bad thing? Oh. Yeah, you're not a Toko. But we might as well fight you since you were right there. Oh, nope, you despawned. Alright. Took all the stuff, so it's a good thing. Gotcha. Alright, no Tokos still.
Calm now.
Yeah, it's also interesting that the, if I remember correctly, the familiar menu is represented by, like, a picture of a Toko and a picture of a, oh, what are they called?
What can I say? It's
A mite. Yeah, a Toka and a Mite. So it would seem that the developers had some degree of prominence in mind for Tokos. So again, that may just be as sort of a... I don't know, what we've seen of them so far is that they are good for experience, as are Tokos.
Stay calm now.
Yeah, so I feel like our earlier very good luck with Tokos and Toko was probably just that, luck. Because we're definitely not encountering anywhere near as many as we used to be.
Better luck next time.
Yes, also, for those not in the know, Yuto Kami here is the CEO of Yuto Corp. A good friend of mine and a collab partner. We play Borderlands 2. We play Borderlands 2 on Tuesdays, and occasionally other games, but mostly Borderlands 2. So yeah, please check out Yuto Kami if you have the chance. Fine VTuber, and also your boss, whether you know it or not. Oh, look at that Thumbleemer. Alright, we are supercharged, we have volcano power, and we cannot use it. We have a good time. Yes, we do. Yeah, still no Tokos.
Here goes nothing.
Yeah, we have not stumbled upon some sort of mystical Toko promised land. It seems that we have just sort of stumbled upon a place where Tokos spawn, and we got an unusually high volume of Tokos in our time here, or in at least the start of our time here. But again, we have raised several of our familiars to a pretty good level through all of our sort of meandering back and forth here. So I can certainly appreciate that.
No slacking, you lot.
Whoops. Nope, not Claptrap. It's not Borderlands time. There we go.
Nice work.
Whatever enemy was there seems to have despawned. This one's still here.
Here we
Yeah,
go.
Tokos and their variants do seem to just kind of be rare. That just sort of is the way of things. Whoops. Oh. I forgot to actually use my ability properly. Or I forgot to use the appropriate ability.
What can I say? It's a gift.
Not bad, not bad. There we are. This could be the one, everybody. It's not the one, everybody.
Here we go.
Yeah, I guess I am still working under the assumption that Tokos can be fought and acquired. Well, we know that they can be fought. I'm working under the assumption that they can also be acquired, which is not necessarily guaranteed. Let's see, that's a mite over there. Oh, oh, there it is. I was confused there as to where the mite might have went.
We're under attack.
Yeah, I think after this, we'll fight one more fight, and then we'll call it. Nice. Because yes, we are very strong at this point. We've got all of our familiars to a pretty reasonable level. I have, and yeah, and of course we've also, you know, done the quest that required us to level up familiars. So we're definitely pretty good in that area. We're pretty good. Alright, so no Toko.
No slacking, you lot.
No Toko. Just, oh! I've run out of MP. I wasn't expecting that to happen. Alright, Mr. Smite, your turn. Show that might how it's done. There we go.
We did it!
Yes, not bad at all. We've made good progress. And yes, I think we're gonna wrap up here. I don't know why I said I think we're gonna wrap up here. I know we're gonna wrap up here. I'm the one who makes that decision, and I have made the decision. Pardon, to wrap up. So, let us see. So, we're gonna set up for a raid here. If anyone has a raid target in mind, I would be glad to hear it. There we go. I do see... Yes, I do have a target in mind if nobody else has anyone that they would particularly like to highlight tonight, or today, rather. This afternoon. Because it is afternoon now. It's no longer morning. At least not for me. But yes, so, where was I? I guess we'll go over the business. We'll go over our business today before we wrap things up. So yes, so next week we'll be playing some more Ni no Kuni, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. We'll be playing some Borderlands 2 with the fabled Judokami, Altariana and Sheppy Sheps on Tuesday. And then on Thursday, we'll be playing some Save Me Sakuya-san, another visual novel from the folks behind such treasures as there's a lot of big streamers live if you want to raid them. Yeah, sure. I don't have any issues with raiding anyone of any size. But, where was I? So yes, another visual novel from the folks who brought you Dab on Darkness, and Sakuya Izuyoi gives you advice and dabs, and Naitori Kawashiro offers you advice in exchange for cucumbers and eats the cucumbers, and CBT with Yuka Kazami, and CBT with Yuka Kazami, Patchouli Knowledge's Surprise. Among others. They have made a number of games that aren't necessarily self-care themed Toho meme games. Not to say that we don't also want to highlight their self-care themed Toho meme games, especially because the game that we're going to be playing is, I believe, another Toho themed or self-care themed Toho meme game to a certain extent, and we appreciate those as well. But I might play some of their somewhat more serious games at some point down the line. But yes, so, do you have anyone in particular, Judo, that you would like to drop by today? Because if not, like I said, I do have someone in mind. You don't? Alright. Also, sit. Well, no issue at all, because I do have someone in mind. We are going to drop by and we're going to see Congo. It's nice to be able to drop by Congo's streams, since we're streaming early in the morning here. Or, not early in the morning. It's afternoon again, but, you know, it is what it is. Yeah. Congo Kokoretsu, an immortal ninja. I'm a big fan of his. Used to watch his streams all the time. Unfortunately, I haven't as much time to do so, because he streams in what is the morning my time, which is, on most days, pretty busy for me. But, since I'm pretty free in the mornings on Fridays, I get to drop by and see his streams. So, I'm going to drop by and see the stream. Going to get this raid underway. So yes, the raid message is, as always, we have arrived. Yes, I thank you all very much for being here. It's been a very fine night, or it's been I'm just throwing out all kinds of times a day, aren't I? But yes, it's been a fine morning. We got started a little bit late, but we managed to, you know, we did pretty good, I think. So yes, once again, thank you for being here. I hope you have all had a fine day. I hope you will continue to have a fine day. I hope to see you next time. So, with all that out of the way, let us get this raid underway. Farewell.